is, running it down on these niggas.
Sex, drugs, money, and murder, my nigga. You know how we get it, my nigga. Still be painting them bitches, my nigga. Ripping that raw and fucking your bitches. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. 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 Niggas, they never will hurt you. Niggas, they never will hurt you. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. Sex, drugs, money, and murder.
How the traps right, understand how to get that. Ran down on them niggas with a flip back. Knew I never seen another nigga live like that. I was still getting stacks back. Had to fuck around getting them packs back. Niggas.
Bullets Gotti back with another one. Back with another one. So, Zip with the Drip. I seen that video. You think you slick. You think you slick, doggy. But I'm gonna keep it real. You ain't slick. You ain't slick, homie. Because I watched the video, right? And I'm like, hold up. Homie think he really slick. He really believe that people is dumb, deaf and blind and ignorant and don't know the difference between indictment paperwork and your actual paperwork. Stop it. Stop insulting people's intelligence, bro. Stop insulting people's intelligence. Zip, remember, your brother was born in 79. You was born in 81, right? Okay? You went to court in 98, right? For that case. We can't find that case no more on the inmate joint, right? We can't find that case. So, you and your brother testified. Let's just keep it real. Both of y'all niggas snitched. It's no way around it. You trying to, you know, be a wordsmith and try to fool the public with the nonsense. But remember, you was 18 in 98, right? 17, right? In 98, right? Okay? Your brother in 98 was 19, right? Hold up. We about to get him. So, 96, let's look. You was 15 in 96. Your brother, how old was your brother in 96? Hold on. 17. So, my cousin Rocky, right? Rushawn Fortune, you probably heard of him, probably know who he is. He the one that, you know, shot Queen Latifah's boyfriend / bodyguard for the BMW on 125th from Fall Rock, right? They call him Crusher Stone up north, right? So, when he caught his bid, he was 16, right? 15 going on 16, right? He did 21 years for the attempt murder and that robbery, right? Your case, you was 16 years old. You born in 1981. Why did you try to lie to the people? You born 1981. In 1996, you was 15 going on 16, right? And in the state of New York, if you did an attempt or a murder in 1996 in New York State, that right there was basically a charge of an adult. He was considered an adult by the state of New York. Since Willie Bostick, because of the Willie Bosticks and the Blue Boys and the Boldens and the Timmons, who changed the state of New York laws where they no longer looked at us as a teenager, as a youthful offender. They looked at them as an adult when you do murder and attempt murder. So I want to know, how did you get 5 years parole, 5 years probation for homicide? How'd your brother get parole and probation for homicide? Somebody please tell me. Because it don't, to me personally, it don't sound right. A nigga, like, you try to, like, bullshit the people and try to, like, lie to the people and try to say, oh, yeah, this the indictment papers. Bruh, when a person is lying and a person knows they being exposed for their lies, they try to, how you say, manipulate the conversation, or they try to wiggle around the conversation by being, let's keep it real, beating around the bush, or trying to use word semantics to divert the people's attention. But we know, as people, smart, intelligent people, will know that Zip, something just ain't right. Something just ain't right. How you got a murder, an attempt murder charge? And this is what I'm saying. In the state of New York, in the 90s, if you did a murder on attempt, you know, you're not a dumb dude, Zip. You know that them people ain't gonna play with you. You gonna do some time. So the way you trying to like finesse it, the way you want to finesse it, it's kind of sad, bro. It make you look real inconspicuous, and it makes you look like a whole fraud. But we knew you was a fraud. We knew you a liar. We knew that everything you saying on your platform shows that you can be easily broken down and you can be easily exposed, because there's no way in hell, bro, that anybody with common logical sense is going to believe that you got probation for homicide, you and your brother, and you can't find that case. When we look up Darren and Daryl Bossett, we don't find that case. You know what case we do find? A robbery case that you and your brother did on the civilians. That was the only bid y'all dudes had, where you robbed them civilians for that Casio G-Shock watch and that wallet and that chain. And I think you took $20 or something. You didn't even take that much of money. You robbed them at the Pizzeria, right? You on your raps, like, I'm listening to this dude, what raps? You still rapping about the G-Shock that you sold? You stole a G-Shock, and then you know how stupid this how you know when dudes be talking this, I'm a hooligan or I'm a goon. I just be laughing, because those, the police caught you right on the scene, bro. Right on the scene, bro. You robbed civilians. There's nothing gangster about you. Your raps suck. Like, dude, you rapping on 50 Cent throwaway beats. Stop it, bro. Beats that 50 passed on, beats that Jada and the Locks passed on, beats that Fat Joe, Fab, whoever you want to name them, passed on them beats, and you rapping on them. Stop it, bro. Nobody buying your mixtape. Nobody buying your little EP, LP album. Nobody buying it. Let's get back to what we was talking about. So, this is how I know that Zip is a dude that think he's slick, and he try to lie to the masses. I hate people like him that really be trying to like to manipulate a conversation by trying to act like we don't know. Like the good people don't know that you capping. You capping, Scrap. You capping. And we know you capping, Scrappy, because let's just keep it real. You took all this long to show indictment papers. We don't care about the indictment papers. Where is the actual papers of you in that court? Or, like I said, you went in that room, you and your brother, and y'all gave up the people that actually did that murder. And that's why when we look up that case, because you and your brother both got arrested at the same time. And what they got your brother for was robbery and controlled substance. And they got you with robbery and possession of a weapon. So, I just want to know, right? Because I know the whole get down. All I got to do is go back in my files, and I could just put that back out there so you can see it for yourself. So, you Zip, why you got to lie for, bro? Why you got to lie? Why you got to lie? Like the truth ain't in you or something? Like, you can't be truthful and say, yo, I told. Like, the dudes that talk all this gangster talk, the dudes that's always screaming, this one is a rat, that one is a rat, they basically be the rats. Corey King is one of them. You know, Corey King was the main one on the exposing rats, right? And then they come to find out he was a federal informant. That's why you don't see him online no more. Because he's a federal informant that is still working for the feds. So you seen Corey King been incognito. It's because everybody know he been a federal informant since 98. And you been an informant since 96, 98. Right? Whatever time that you got the 5 years. Oh, you got the 5 years probation in 98. So yeah, you been stitching since 98. You know? The police knew you. That's why you was so comfortable to talk to the correctional officer on Ashan. That's why now you trying to say, oh, the Blue Boy story's a lie. No, it ain't a lie. He was distorting you. You know that. You try to make it seem like it was a lie, but it's not a lie. You know? Sad part is, you the one put the story out there. So it can't be a lie. You just don't want to live in your truth. You a victim. Your truth is you a snitch. 5 years probation for a homicide? Never heard of that in a day of my life. Hey, you claim to be a shooter? Come on, bro. Stop it. Not a shooter. That's what it is. It's your boy Bullets Gotti. You know, when I listen to your lies and your stories, Zip, you just don't, I don't know what to say, bro. It's like your stuff don't be truthful, bro. And we can tell that you be capping and be lying because if you did all of this and you this official, dudes from Queens would claim you live in Brooklyn, homie. You not going back to Queens. You haven't done a video yet with you standing on a block in Corona. You haven't done a video standing on a block in Southside Jamaica. You do videos standing on Leffers Gardens over there at Flatbush, and you stay over there. That's where you and China Mac was at, because you live over there. And you got no choice but to stay over there because you hiding. See, I want to know, Zip, why tell them Blanco and Germ ain't sponsoring you no more? Because at one point they were sponsoring you. Then, after you did Ty and Webb, like they fell back off of you. And when they fell back off of you, you could tell that you had to stay in that crib doing your little podcast. But when they had the studio for you and they had the position to put you, the money behind you, they was jacking you. But we all know that Skane told them, abort mission, don't support dude. Because remember, Skane, Webb, Nitty, Ty, that's all crew right there. That's all crew. So, you knew that. So that's why you stopped talking about them dudes, because they told you, yo, stop talking about that. You messing about money. We gonna get dropped from RCA if we standing next to you. And they not standing next to you. What happened, Zip? They was standing next to you before? What happened, bro? This Terror Squad thing, I don't see a lot of them dudes. Puerto Rican cats ain't jacking you. Over there putting rap, Supreme, I should say. Supreme, I don't know, man. I don't believe that, man. Talking about that's my manager. Supreme Magnetic ain't your manager. Stop it, bro. Ain't nobody managing you, Zip. Stop it, bro. You a groupie. You a dude that's washed up. You 45, 46 years old. You got no kids, right? You got no woman. You live with a cat like a lonely old lady or lonely woman that can't get a man, right? You have the traits of a man that is very sickly, that is basically have a death wish, and you want to get rich and die trying. I don't know what it is, but the cloud chasing ain't really working for you, right? I know the situation. I know the type of building you living in. Zip, you know, I got your whole address. You don't want me to put that out there. And I might do a video right in front of your building. You know what I'm saying? I think I need to go back to the old Bullis Gotti days and just pull up on front of your building and just film out there. Let the people know, like, Zip ain't who we say he is, because he ain't no gangster. You a gangster. You a snitch, nigga. You police. We know you is. Okay? You and your brother was scared of Tata. We know you was. That's why when he died, you got real, because when you did it on the audio, we couldn't see you. You know, you was on the phone. You didn't say this when this man, so somebody could see you on camera. You said it on the phone. And then you got real, how can I say, real bolden to say it on camera after he was deceased. Same with Sha Nils, my brother Sha Dukes. You know, you was nut hugging German and telling Blanco where he was extorting these dudes, friendly extorting them. And he was, let's keep it real, he took the AP from him. So you felt it was your duty to be on your knees and slurp and jump out the window and diss him after he was deceased. But you wouldn't dare do that if you was in jail. You listen, bro. We heard your jail stories, bro. You wasn't no aggressor, bro. You was far from the aggressor. If somebody could put a knife on the table and tell you get down, and you made a smart business decision, you said that on your mouth. It's no lie. The video is still there. You took it down because it made you look weak. But my nigga, the stories is there. Ashan cut you, sent you out to jail. You know, Blue Boy extorted you, and you got down. Chino Blast extorted you. So it's like Champ pulled up on you. You with 40 dudes, and it's one of him pulling up on you with a shiesty on. You not aggressive. You are very jelly, homie. You are very, how can I say this in a nicer way? You are very bitch made. And you are very passive aggressive when they run up on you. You know, like Homicide ran down on you to stop talking about Troy and stop talking about certain dudes. And you didn't do nothing when he ran down on you. Cause I already knew. My big homies gave me the call. They caught you in a spot. And you had to say, all right, homie, I'ma stop talking about that topic. Yeah, they pressed you. And you not that. Homie, you a snitch. We know you a snitch. You run around nut hugging Tenard. Tenard a rat. You know what I'm saying? Tenard a rat. You nut hugging Tenard because Tenard had you shook, nigga. Tenard had your man's tax shook because he was extorting tax. And then, you know, Casanova got knocked out by the nigga Noy brother, right? But you was scared of Tenard. You know, so a lot of these niggas These niggas with salt and pepper here extort you every year. And they know you a bitch. They know you puss. You know, you run around with the loose nose chain. Like, homie, you ain't have enough bread to buy the big medallion. That's why you got the nameplate chain. Come on, bro. With the silver necklace, talking about the diamonds, nigga. The silver rope chain. Come on, son. You got a silver rope chain with no, not even moissanite. It's not even moissanite diamonds. Those is what you call them. What's the joint again? What you call them? I forgot the joint. What they call them joints, man? The diamond shit. It's damn, the other one, zirconian. Yeah, zirconia. Yeah, diamond zirconia. That's what you had on your neck. Yeah, that's what you got on your neck, homie. And you know you got exposed about Anton Daniels. So why do we believe that you're this dude? You're not this dude, Zip. We don't believe you, Zip. You need more people, homie. You need more people. I'm starting to really believe that you believe your own stories or your own mythological tales, because you wasn't that dude in jail, bro. Your name would have rung off if you was a nigga that was really that nigga. You see, China, you was jealous of China because his name rung off. It's many niggas that been in jail that name rings off in the streets. And then from the jails into the streets, you was one of them dudes that was a doja. Sherm the Worm kicked you out of Sex Money Murder. Tell the full story, nigga. Don't be up here lying to the people. Sherm kicked you out of the whip. And because he kicked you out of Sex Money Murder, you know, you had to turn Muslim. And by you turning Muslim, nigga, you was on your Assalamu Alaikum shit up north. And then you come home, you want to talk about, oh, I got the blazers around me. I got the Max around me. Another scheme team. But when you was in jail, you wasn't doing none of that, homie. You was Assalamu Alaikum, Alaikum Salam. You was like, you know what I'm saying? Astaghfirullah, you know what I'm saying? That's what you was saying up north. Wasn't talking none of that gangster talk that you be talking, homie. Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. Now you on the street. Now you want to act like you a hooligan. Bro, stop it, bro. You a clown and a rat. Your brother a rat too. Is what it is. You and that nigga's clams. Let's get to that. Both claims. Niggas told about they caught a homie and got 5 years probation. Both niggas. Who you niggas fooling, bro? Rat ass niggas.